Good morning. I'm reading from the book of Genesis this morning, reading about old Jacob. And remember, when Jacob left his home and headed for Paddan Aram, his brother wanted to kill him. And he got off out there on his way, and he sees a vision of the ladder and the angels of God coming up and down on the ladder. And God speaks to him there in that place. And Jacob basically says to God, okay, if you will give me success, bring me back home to my people, bless me, you can be my God, and I'll give you a tenth of everything that I have. And so he's kind of making a deal with God, sort of, and he's basically saying, you know, I'm not real sure, but if you do this for me, that will kind of prove to me that you're God. Now he's on his way back. He's scared to death. And it says in Genesis 32:9, Jacob said, O God of my father Abraham and God of my father Isaac, the Lord which saidst unto me, return unto thy country and to thy kindred, and I will deal well with thee. I am not worthy of the least of all the mercies and of all the truth which thou hast showed unto thy servant. For with my staff I passed over this Jordan, and now I am become two bands. Deliver me, I pray thee, from the hand of my brother, from the hand of Esau, for I fear him, lest he will come and smite me and the mother with the children. And thou saidst, I will surely do thee good, and make thy seed as the seed of the sea, which cannot be numbered for multitude. Boy, oh boy, has Jacob changed in the way that he addresses God and his attitude toward God. And that's what happens when a person truly meets God. He goes on after he's sent everybody across the Jabbok. Verse 24 says, Jacob was left alone, and there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of the day. And when he saw that he prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh, and the hollow of Jacob's thigh was out of joint as he wrestled with him. And he said, let me go, for the day breaketh. And he said, I will not let thee go, except thou bless me. And he said unto him, what is thy name? And he said, Jacob. And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel, for as a prince hast thou power with God and with men, and hast prevailed. See, Jacob goes from a place where he's saying, if you bless me, then you can be my God, to a place where he's saying, I've grabbed a hold of you, and unless you bless me, I'm not going to let you go. And even when he hurts him, even when he touches the hollow of his thigh and it cripples him, he still says, I'm not going to let go, because Jacob knew that God was the only source of truth and of blessing. Listen to what he says when he meets up with Esau. Esau says, whose are these? And Jacob tells him, the children which God hath graciously given thy servant. His children are a gracious gift from God. He goes on, and he had offered Esau all of these animals and these droves. And he says, take, I pray thee, my blessing that is brought to thee, because God hath dealt graciously with me, and because I have enough. And he urged him, and he took it. Jacob has changed. He's changed in his attitude toward God and his attitude toward all of life. He's gone from a person who is saying, you know, I'm not real sure about God, but if God proves himself to me, then I will let him be my God, to a person who says, I know that you're God, and I'm not going to let go of you, because you have blessed me, you have protected me, you have taught me truth. And he realizes that God is his source. I hope that you know God in that way. You can if you know Jesus. And when you know Jesus, you come to realize that it's not us hanging on to him, but truly it's him that's holding on to us. And no one can snatch us out of the Father's hand, the Son says. Fantastic reality. Hey, listen, when you know Jesus, it changes you. It changes you forever. And old Jacob, it took him 20 years to come to this realization, but when he did, he realized that God is the truth and that there's no blessing outside of God. God bless you. I hope that you have a great day.